Looks like Cardham is going to continue the trend of showing the wrong deck on the wrong side, but that's okay. We can't be perfect. So we're going to see Yummy against Maliss here, which this is one of the harder matchups for Yummy because Maliss just seems to always have a way to play through the boards and establish a proper field presence. And he did get a draw off the Fua, but it's irrelevant at this point since he used Imperm on the Snatchy here. So now he has to hope that Nick cannot get access to the Lollipopo in order to Synchro Summon. So here he's gonna, unfortunately, normal summon March Hare, which is often not a good sign. Maybe packed with a backup at Ignister, but you know, alone it's definitely worrisome. So he's going to be able to special summon back out the Lollipopo. Will he have a response? And he does. He has access to Impulse here, which is not good news for Adam. So now Nick doesn't even have to attack over the Snatchy here. He's able to summon out. And yeah, I mean, he has backup, so that's game. Wow, quick game one. Congrats to Adam. All right, so in game number 2, we are going to see Nick start with Hornet Drones. Adam is going to drop the Fulos, and now he is going to be able to combo off freely without worrying about his opponent getting any more draws. So now he will go ahead and Synchro Summon for the Cupsy. Will this get stopped here? So this is prior to, you know, many people requiring the knowledge that you should summon the Yummy monsters from hand before you go into the Cupsy, just in case you get impermed here. So, you know, in the future, if you have a start with the Hornet Drones or engage into Hornet Drones, summon the Yummy monster in your hand. That way, if you make the Cupsy to search and they try to imperm, you can always chain because it says summon up to 2 from the graveyard. So, just knowledge to drop there for y'all. Unfortunately, though, he did get hit with Ash, but it didn't matter. Like I said, he has the extender here with the cookie that allowed him to go into the Snatchy, summon it back, and now he gets to go for Lollipopo if he wants. He's not locked at all here either, so I'm not too familiar with the Yummy combo because I just refuse to look at the spreadsheet, even though I have access to it. But that's just because I'm still just stuck on K9 Vanquish Soul. It's a deck that I really enjoy, and so I'm trying to pilot that to the best of my ability because, boy, do I have a lot to learn still. So he's going to read over the Lollipopo here, which is going to summon these 2 back from the graveyard, and they are now negated. However, it does not matter because he will go for the Ume, and that's going to put back... Oh, Called by the Grave. That's true. It's any quick play spell from the graveyard back to the spell and trap zone. Is it going to be relevant? Who knows, but he has 2 synchros here that he can work with, which is going to be very amazing. Now Dormouse is normal summon in order to potentially activate its effect, and it looks like it did since Nick chained the Cupsy. That's going to be met with an Impulse, and then Lollipopo is going to go ahead and chain anyways, and he's going to be able to get these 2 cards back. Now, because it was summoned by the second effect of Lollipopo, the cookie will be allowed to pop here. So, Chainlink 2, and then Chainlink 3, Snatchy to Synchro Summon. So it looks like Nick is in prime position to actually win this game here. I would be surprised if he lost it. He does also set up the Acro Quay here. Okay, I was thinking that he may be synchroed, but no, this is just fine too, because if he does synchro, he gets to just pop. So if he uses his interruptions correctly, he'll be in a very favorable spot. So here we see Maliss in Underground, which is going to go ahead and banish probably what's his name? Chessy Cat. So we'll see if he ends up summoning the extender, but no. Instead, he's going to use Malice in the Mirror. This is going to be met by a Dominus Purge. Okay. He had access to Called By though, but it works just the same. Adam is going to scoop him up and go to game number 3. Let's see who ends up winning this exciting matchup. When I say exciting matchup, I don't really mean it because I do hate watching Maliss play, but you know, it's still nice to see this too. So now Maliss in the underground going to be summoned, and instead of Nick using Bell, he ends up utilizing the Molchummy Meows here to get a draw. So opting to get more cards instead of stopping the first initial play, and that makes sense. He has no starters in hand, and I think he still has no starters in hand. So Adam passing here, and it's not going to matter one bit, which is unfortunate for Nick here. That is the unfortunate thing about Yummy, is that it will eventually brick, and when it does, boy does it suck. So Nick passes, but he has plenty of hand traps though, and he has Foolos, he has Bell, Ghost Ogre. I mean, it's hard to say that he would lose, but you never know. So now we're going to see Dormouse be activated. This is going to be met by the Imperm. And now Foolos is going to be dropped. Adam seems to not have a response to this here. Adam now switching the Dormouse to attack, dealing 900 points of damage. And is that a pass? It looks like it. And now Nick has the Obedience Schooled. Does Adam have the Impulse here? Or an Ash? Unfortunately though, it looks like he does not. Unfortunate. So, I mean, this is going to be really tough for him to come back from. It really depends on what the back row is here. Things like Imperm and stuff are not the most impactful. However, Adam will flip over the dimensional. What is that card? I remember playing against it whenever I had to play against Labyrinth opponents. Different Dimension Ground, I believe is what it is. DDG. So he's going to still go ahead and link summon into the Snatchy, even though his monsters will be banished. That's going to have the minion here. Does he have a way to get more bodies to actually finish off the game? Because they're only gaining 1500 attack. Odds are maybe not. We'll see. So this is going to deal, I think, 15 minus 9, so 600, and that'll bring back the Dormouse. Dormouse is now permanently banished at this moment. That's going to be what, 21 and 25 plus the 6. So I would say Adam is still very healthy life point wise, but he's getting to a dangerous zone where he may or may not lose the game here within the next turn or so if he can't get anything rolling. The Cupsy is going to add a copy of Cookie and Lollipopo. Then he's going to discard the Fua. I think you have to make the Snatchy here with one of those cards. You kind of have no real option not to, because if you don't, then you have no interruptions for the opponent's turn. It's funny, I see these two players hand shuffle, and it's only been a recent discussion of, like, you know, you're cooked if your opponent hand shuffles a certain way, and both of these players don't hand shuffle very well. But it's kind of like the new age players. They try to mimic what the pros do that have been playing for a long time, and when they do it, it just looks so weird, dude. Because they're just like moving the cards to the side of one another instead of actually hand shuffling. Okay, so here we see GWC that gets met with a bell. Literally no thought into that whatsoever, because he has another one in hand and then passes. So here we see Chessy Cat be summoned, but at this point I don't think that that Adam is going to win. He's going to go ahead and synchro summon by paying 100 life points. Ugh, you gotta make sure you don't take back that that play in a regional. And now he's going to summon a Cookie to Book of Moon, the Chessy Cat. Does he have any other plays here? Odds are probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm more confused why he didn't use the Cookie, because like if he goes Yummy, or I'm sorry, Cupsy or Cookie, and like let's say Adam had like another extender, he could summon it to, you know, pop the face-up card, right? Like I would have just used the Cookie as a material. I'm sure he has a game plan. I mean, he has minion on the field. I'm not sure if that matters that much, but like I don't understand these plays sometimes. Okay, so here we see Maliss in the mirror. So he's going to use it in response. Okay, this is way too late, buddy. If I was the judge, I would tell you, no, you let it get booked. You're cooked. But Nick may just let it go. It looks like he does. Okay, what a good sport. Now, if I'm playing at this locals, I'm letting my opponent take it, you know, like, screw it, you know, you can go ahead and do it. But, like, you gotta be careful whenever you do this at big events. You have to read the cards properly and not just, like, fumble to what your opponent does. Because then you get, quote-unquote, shark, but it's not really sharking. It's like, you know, you just kind of let that shit go, you know what I mean? So, be careful, of course, whenever you accept plays, everyone. What is that in hand? Is that a lupus? I swear to God, that's a lupus. Well, looks like Adam has nothing here. Oh, it's a ball drake. Okay, I'm stupid. Looks like he has not enough light points to go for the AI meet you and anything more. So, Nick will be able to take this game and win round number 3. I'll catch you guys in the next round, and yeah, peace. Have a good one.